let's build as you.
Let's go to the post-a-thon.
Okie dokie. Starting soon. That's the day we write.
Stuff and thing.
Okay.
Tech.
Can I put it on the math block?
No.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just do this one then. Fuck it.
Electron. Functions. Okay. Start.
Oh, my sound is off, right? Okay, yeah. Copy that. And we go back here. We do this. And then we post. And hope to God it actually fucking post this time. Did it post? Did it?
Starting
Did it?
soon.
Hey-o. Hey, bud. Can you do me a favor? I am not able to post a going live in the castle. Would you mind doing that for me? That's kind of funny. I was just about ready to message you and ask that. So you had perfect timing.
Afraid of how I'm gonna do that. All right.
Yeah, we're still in setup. I just had a few places I had to post to, so. Okay. Let me see about. Wait, where did. Oh god, where did TikTok go? Going to attempt to do a dual stream, but I can't find TikTok. Where the fuck did TikTok go? Why did that happen? Yeah. Oh god, where did it go? There it is. Yeah, whatever. Which screen are you gonna pop up on? Oh, you're popping up over there, of course. No, I want you over here. Okay. So I don't have a camera. Got that. Okay.
Paste.
What's up? Oh, I thought you said ace.
No. Hey.
My bad. I didn't. I thought I heard my name.
Yep. Giggles. Oh.
Gaming, sure.
Uh, no. It's already
So everything's showing up right?
so.
There's that. Do. My hand is not showing up. Why is my hand not showing up? Wait, what are you? You know what? Good enough. Fuck it. Yeah. Hey, John. How you doing, man?
Nope. Nope. Oh god. Done that twice now.
Oh,
Alright. That should be good enough for now.
do that.
Hello, Lights Darkness. How you doing? Not at this time. We do not know.
That at this time we do not what?
Have a name.
Yeah, no.
Somebody asked if we needed extra players.
Oh, no.
Not current.
But thank you for offering.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I, for the first time ever, am doing TikTok and Twitch. Hopefully this doesn't destroy my computer.
Computer's going to work.
It'll be fine. It's fine. It's
I will start my or
Okay.
Mr. Rob.
I think I got everything set up that I need for this current moment. I just hate how if I draw, it goes under the grid.
yeah, that is kind of
It's the only
infuriating a
thing
little bit. How the fuck do I? Nope, that's not what I want. There we go.
Oh, everybody.
Is there a way to make the grid invisible?
There is, but then your
Okay.
characters won't snap to it.
That's unfortunate.
So we get to use
Guys,
these.
Oh fuck, I was supposed to help make like dungeons and shit and I never did.
We're good.
I'm sorry.
I'll explain
get
all the
switched to
colors
this.
and everything in here in a moment.
Okay.
Oh. Did it break on me?
Did
Did it break on me? I think it broke on me. God damn it.
Okay. And then before we start anything. Whoa.
Whoa, what
Okay.
happened?
Can I go back? Thank you.
Oh, tabletop simulator crashed. That's fine.
Got it.
Okay. So
That
that
would crash
tells
for you?
me that I cannot. Oh god. Audio again. Hold on.
I'm guessing this one's me.
This one? Yes.
Hello, dude in black. Yeah.
I will start recording then because apparently that killed tabletop.
Oh god. Well, at least down here I can actually see the colors that you drew down.
So now you can see, here's the dice. If you shake them, it automatically like rolls them, so on and so
Yep, yep,
forth.
yep.
So accordance to what you need, I will try to tell you which one to grab, so on and so forth. Just roll it for
Teal.
whatever roll, so on and so forth.
Oh,
Okay.
how do I? That's no.
Okay. So Addie's back. Are
Hold
we good?
on. I need to check to make sure it's okay.
Okay.
Yes. Do audio check. on stream. Give me to get in on my phone. Da, da, da. I don't. I want me. Pokemon World. Um, I want. Okay, everybody. Everybody in chat, let me know if someone needs to be turned up so I can get them up.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is my first time streaming to both TikTok and Twitch. If anything goes wrong on either end from either of my viewers, please do let me know.
Yes, yell at us. That includes me too.
Feel fun.
I also hate the fact that on TikTok it doesn't show me like sound. I really hope it's all coming through. You all can hear me, right?
I can
Yeah.
hear you.
No, not you guys.
Oh.
Of course you guys can hear me.
What do you mean?
Uh-uh. What do you mean?
What do you mean, you guys?
I got you cookie. You gave me cookie. Got you cookie.
You said you want cookie, I get you cookie. God.
You gave me cookie. Got you cookie.
So,
If you know, you know.
You know what? I'm actually gonna hop into my TikTok and see if I can even hear myself.
who's what?
Probably a good idea.
So, this one is going to be
Brandon?
Brandon's, and then this is
Me.
yep. My
I
brain's
am
not
Aaron.
working. Aspen, God,
Zara.
and this
Her
one.
name's Zara. Thank you.
It's
Zara.
gonna take me forever, just so you're aware. Bear
Uh,
with me.
It's okay. I don't know anyone else's names.
Anestrian.
So
Uh,
I will
oh god.
explain a few things.
Oh god.
Blues that are lines like this are gonna be walls for a building.
Okay.
The brown rectangles that I figured out how I'm gonna do are doors. Green are gonna be furniture of some form. I will tell you what it is, because when you can see it. These green little ponds are gonna be villagers. They're just gonna be,
NPCs.
doing their thing. Because I apparently, out of all of the sets I got, not a single one came with just like normal civilians. So I'm like, okay, we'll
Honestly,
just use green ponds.
I would be confused if we had other ones on the table anyways, so
That's fair. The light blue is gonna be water of some sort. Um, let's see. I think that was all the colors I put down. So I think that basically describes everything.
Okay, so it does say I'm live over
So-
there. How do I see my live? So confused.
Once everyone is ready, we can introduce everyone's characters,
Right.
and stuff like that. So just whenever you guys are ready for that, just let me know.
Yeah, I'm good to go whenever.
You're still dealing with. Oh, I thought you were still dealing with stream stuff.
Kinda, sorta, but I'll live. I mean, I really hope they can hear me. If not, that's... Oh, I just closed that. I didn't mean to close that.
Anna, you good?
Huh?
Yes.
Everyone good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Just a second. All right.
Alright. All set.
All set?
Yep.
Okay. So, Brandon, if you want to go first,
Oh
with
god, why do I have to
your-
start?
just your character's name and what they are.
Character's name is Keefton Rimwell. A human thief.
one more time? Can we put the names in the chat so I can write them down?
If that works as well, everyone can keep notes. I recommend keeping notes. That way, if for whatever reason there's a week that we miss it, you will have notes on what happened.
Yep, yep, yep.
So do yours one more time, babe.
Keefton Rimwell. Or Keef.
What is he?
A human rogue thief.
Say if it helps if you don't want to tab out of the game, I can give you a note card to write things down.
We've got physical.
Yeah, we have
Oh, you got
physical.
physical? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I
Just toss stuff
Or
on the
that.
table.
Got it. We're good. Okay. Then Aspen, if you wouldn't mind going.
My name is Zara, and I'm a Lightfoot halfling bard druid.
All right.
Aspen.
And then
I don't write fast. Okay. So mine is Anastriana or Anna. And is Wood Elf Ranger.
what elf ranger? Okay. I hate how this is supposed to be straight and it's not. Whatever. The whole thing's not. It's because there's an angle or something that I can't visually see. It's annoying. Anyway, that orange is just the dock, by the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna add that real fast. All right. So everyone got their character, what their names, introductions. You will be doing that in character as well, but I figured let's give everyone a heads up of who's who.
Yeah.
So how this is gonna start out is everyone's beginnings were written to them and how they got to near. Near, you just arrived. There are several boats over here just lined up filled with people. A lot of the people are going to be like scientists and mages just because suddenly there's a phenomenon that people do not understand. So a lot of people are rushing here to try to figure it out slash, you know, gain knowledge on what's going on. So, with that being said, all three of you get off a boat, and there is a line that everyone is waiting in because they are guards just checking people in because they don't want just like a ton of people just randomly showing up at any given time.
Gotta watch out for vagabonds.
Kind of lined up. While you're sitting there, the three of you are in sequence. You know, there is Addie's character. Can't remember her name because Anna.
Anna.
I'm just gonna go Anna. So y'all see one another. At this point, I can let you guys role play, waiting in line, or anything like that if you guys want to do that. Right now, it's just there's a lot of busy work being done. The guards in front of you are checking everyone's items, checking everyone's bags, making sure there isn't more destructive things going to be happening. And that's what's
Man,
going on at this table.
this line is just taking forever. Have you guys ever seen a line like this? I mean, what are we even here for? Come on. Seriously, guys. You guys ever seen anything like this?
You know, I do remember waiting in a lines, but this line's kind of weird. What are you here for?
I mean, top secret missions.
Top secret missions? Same.
Probably not wise to be discussing that in public, you two.
Well, they should just get the line going.
No, I completely agree with that.
Just, I mean,
You
what
can
guys
see,
think?
as you guys are talking and specifically complaining about the line, you can tell one of the guards is like trying to hold it together and not explode because you can tell that he is angry and does
Hey,
not want to be there.
can you just get this going? I mean, it's one job. You clearly had just one job. You're not doing it. You're
Yeah,
clearly
come
not
on,
doing it.
mate. Got
We
places
have
to be,
places
money to
go.
earn.
What he said.
For some reason, that NPC. Why are you coming back? Get over there. You didn't hear it, and you
Shit's
just said that.
breaking!
So at this point, this guy
No,
is
I should
like
probably
his
be.
face is red. He is fuming and just turns around and leaves.
Dad, where you going?
Getting a manager.
Hey!
Come on, mate, I gotta take a
And then
shit
line
about 3 hours
finally
ago.
gets to the point where Anna or Anna, you're gonna kill me with these names.
Hey, at least mine is easy.
Finally,
It's just
you're
Keith.
like you are next in line to be checked in. One guard moves slightly over to take position of the last one. Now it's up to you if you want to move forward or whatever you want to do. You can control your character right now.
So why are we here? Do you know why we are here?
Can you just move? I mean, we're clearly in line for a reason.
The guard that's behind the counter right now just folds his arms and just goes, "Relax. We got a lot of influx of people. We're just trying to get through everybody. For security reasons, we have to check everyone's bags that
I
are
am here
coming
on
in
an
and out.
important mission.
Everybody is at this point, ma'am. Like, we're just trying to get through
Fine.
as fast as we can to get everyone done."
Sir, but why exactly is everyone coming here?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you see, we have a big problem, and I am not a person to tell you. I am just here to check bags. There will be someone later in the other rooms that will tell you what's going on and why everything's going on. Just go. Once we get you checked, you may go that direction. And he points to the right, the door, just right over here. And then he looks at Anna and goes,
Hi, Piggy.
"Can I please check your bag?"
Well, sure, but I don't quite understand why. I always travel with bow and arrow.
We had several instances of a lot of people being hurt due to us not doing this, so now we have to. You can blame everyone else. I don't care who you blame, but don't blame me,
But
please.
but sir, do I look like somebody that
If I judged by what people look like, we would be here forever.
fine? She hands over her bag.
All right, let's take a look. He starts going
Welcome,
through
welcome.
your things, laying them out all on the table one by one.
Ignore the handcuffs.
The handcuffs.
Ignore the handcuffs. It's fine.
Why do you have a pair of handcuffs?
Fine.
You could tell the guards just like, what the fuck? But you didn't. Why do you need these?
Just in case.
In case of what? There's
I don't.
plenty. What do you need? What?
I don't know who I'm gonna run into. I need to protect myself.
With handcuffs.
Yes.
Even though you
Four,
have a
4, 4.
bow.
Yes.
Or possibly restraining a knocked out aggressor, correct?
Per se, yeah.
I'm gonna
That
take the
seems like
handcuff away from you.
He uses it for dirty reasons, and we all know it.
Take my handcuffs away from me.
We have to. We
I
can't
need
have
them.
anything that can restrain anybody without the guards knowing. We
No,
can't
she
let you
needs them
do
for
it.
me for later. I promise. It's okay.
I
She can keep them.
don't want to. Nope, I don't
She
want to
can keep
know.
them. It's fine.
She can't.
Why are you letting them take those? Don't let them take them.
shit.
It's fine. I can find more.
Okay.
What was that?
Nothing, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna confiscate
Trying to help
these.
a
He
woman
puts
out.
it like in a bucket next to him, and then continues to go through your things. I'm gonna roll a perception for him in case you have anything else to hide. I am gonna be generous and give you. If he gets below a 15, he doesn't find anything else. He finds something else. Well, this will be interesting. He got a 6. Okay.
You're good.
So at this point, he puts everything back in your bag the way he found it, and actually he's like taking care of your stuff. He's not just quickly shoving through and like gonna break anything. And then puts it back and hands it back to you and says that you are good to continue through the right door.
Thank you for being so gentle.
Oh God, I
What
think I
happened?
found all my people.
Yes.
Anyway, so she's right there. All right. So then the guard looks at
Zara.
Zarina?
Just Zara.
Zara. Looks at Zara and goes, all right, can I please see what's in your bag?
She quickly flashes her bag open and then shuts it. You looked?
Me and you both know that's not what I meant. I need to actually see the contents that are in it.
It's all
And go
just
through them.
standard bar instruments. There's nothing else in there.
I can't
Uh,
trust that, and you know it.
Hide the cookies.
Now, I
no,
will
serious.
let you.
It really is. It's just my musical
So you're
instruments. I pull out my lute. See, just my lute.
so at this point, what I'm gonna have you do is roll a deception check or persuasion. Are you? I guess it would be more persuaded. We're gonna do a persuasion check. So
I am
I need you to roll a
proficient.
d20, and if since I believe proficiency, that's not advantage. Okay, so go ahead and roll a d20. So you just need to grab
That's
it.
this guy, right?
Okay, yep, that's that one.
Swap.
Oh, that's not what I think. Yep. All right.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
The guard sits there. Goes, you know what? You don't look like you can do anything. You just look like you're a good, like,
Motherfuckers.
you look like you just want to have a good time. Go right on
That's
through
true.
towards the door.
That's true. That's true.
All right. And then he sits there and looks at you, Brandon.
Oh, fuck. um, so, I will say,
Need to see what's in your back.
So I'm going to attempt something because I do have something in my possession that will get confiscated if I'm not careful.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to try sleight of hand to pull a set of thieves' tools out and shift them under my cloak before he notices.
Okay.
Which is... Okay. That's a d20, right? I believe so.
That is a d20, yes.
Which is a 5 plus 7, so 12?
12.
12?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I hope
So,
I pass.
as you're doing this, right, this guard over here immediately looks confused, but he doesn't do anything. This guard is oblivious because he's like, okay, I just need to see your bag, and I'm assuming you handed it and slide a hand quickly.
Yep,
while
as I'm
answering the bag.
opening it up,
Okay, that's what I
while
figured.
I'm opening
So
the
he
bag, I just
grabs the
quickly
bag and
just
starts
slip it
getting stuff
out.
out. He didn't notice anything. This guard sits there and immediately walks over. What you got there?
Excuse me?
Come on now. You hit something. I saw you move. What do you got?
It's just a lock picking kit, sir. I just didn't feel like it would pass through the checkpoint without being confiscated.
Well, you're 100% correct about that, and I'm gonna need them.
Would I possibly be able to slip you a couple of coins and pretend like you saw nothing?
Do a persuade.
All right. 11 persuasion. Oh fuck. Wrong page. Come on. Where is it? Shit. 13. I suck.
He sits there and goes, "All right, I need you to turn around now."
All right. He reluctantly turns around and turns his back to him.
All right. Then at this point, the guard grabs your hands and puts you in cuffs.
Hey, use my cuffs.
Not gonna use your cuffs. That's funny. That's not what the guard does. He already has a set of cuffs with him. Puts the cuffs on you and goes, "It's illegal to bribe an officer."
Oh, it is? It's perfectly fine where I'm from. I do apologize for that. Can we just forget the whole thing ever happened? I hand you over the pics and be on my way?
No, I don't think we will. I'm gonna be taking those anyway
Hmm.
because I don't need you getting out of the cuffs.
Right, understandable.
I'm just imagining him
All right.
trying to
So at
steal
this
the-
point, the guard starts patting you down
Mm-hmm.
for anything that you could be hiding.
I'm going to be generous and say the only thing that he finds in his pocket is just an empty sling. Nothing loaded in it, just a leather sling in his back pocket.
Okay. So he puts your bag and stuff on the table, along with the leather sling and the thieves' tools, because he saw you
Mm-hmm.
stow those. And then he's like, "All right, come with me." And then he starts dragging you towards this door. So we're gonna go ahead and go in this room. And in this room, you can see there's one dude behind the table, and he is like a little overweight. He's not like all the other guards that seem to be in like better shape. He also seems to have a lot of paperwork on his desk. Like there's piles and piles and piles of it. And there's 3 other guards, and well, technically 4, including the one that brought you in. At this point, we're gonna pause here. All right, so we're gonna go over to the other 2 now. So at this point, you see everyone going past. If you guys want to follow the line, where for some reason this one isn't hidden, and now there's a whole line of people again, and they're just going through one by one. Seems to be going much quicker than what was going on before. But then as you guys are passing this, I need you guys to make a perception check. Which requires a d20 as well. So if you want to roll that and then add the stat.
11 plus 12.
Hmm?
12.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to help her find her perception.
Wouldn't that be under senses?
No, it's in the skills.
So you both rolled high enough. Wasn't that high of a roll? You hear someone screaming for help on the other side of that door. That is this one.
Well, that's never good.
Really can't.
So what you hear is knocking at the door and then someone saying help in this like deep almost like old man almost kind of voice, like just yelling, or not even necessarily yelling, but banging on door and saying help.
Do we recognize the voice?
No.
Well, do you think it's a good thing he's in there or a bad thing he's in there?
I'm not entirely sure.
I yell out to him, are you a bad guy or a good guy?
Why would you say?
No, what if he's a bad guy?
Do bad guys often yell for help, though?
Yeah, if they're pretending to be good guys. What if he's just trying to
At
escape?
this point, all you guys hear is him mutter under his breath for a moment. You can't quite make it out what he says, and then in a louder voice, he says no.
Sir, what was that a no to? Being a good guy or a bad?
No.
Oh,
I look over to her and I go, do you think he understood the question?
I don't know.
Should I ask again?
I really want to knock back on the door and say help.
You hear more muttering on the other side of the door, and then underneath the door, there is something that gets slipped under.
Hey,
I'm
what's
not
that?
touching it. I'm not touching it.
I'm not touching it either.
No, I'm not touching it.
I'm not touching it either.
If you want to know what it is, you have to pick it up because it looks
No,
like
you
it's your
pick it up.
turn. It's your turn to go.
No.
Fine, I pick it up.
as you pick this up, you can faintly see something written.
Do I?
And what
Can I
languages
read
do
it?
you know?
I know Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Druidic, and Halfling.
Okay. So, from what you could tell, it's scribbled in a language you do not know.
I can't even read this. I'll just.
Just fucker,
She
bro.
shoves it in her breast, between her boobs. I'll never find it there. Don't worry.
All right. All right. So then at this point, from beyond this door, you hear next. And then you see a guard sitting at a table. Looks like he's filling out paperwork with every single person that's come through. And then looks up at Anna.
Opening the room.
Oh, what? Yeah, there you go. Looks at Anna and goes, name?
Anestriana.
Business for being here?
I had magical little fairies tell me I should come.
He looks up at you for a moment, sees how you're dressed, and then just looks back down. Okay. And then he's like, how long is your stay going to be?
I don't know yet. They haven't told me.
He kind of looks up. They haven't told you?
They haven't told me how long I'm gonna be.
Who?
The magical little fairy.
Okay. You just see him scribble something on the page and then put it over and goes, I don't even have time to argue with you. Just go through the door.
Goodbye.
Now we're pausing here and going back to Brandon.
Oh god.
Hey, buddy. You can see that the dude sitting at the desk, from what you can guess, he's a higher rank than everyone because his armor looks a little fancier. He's clearly doing something that he doesn't want to do. He looks fed up, just like most of the guards there, and just slowly looks up, looks at the other guard, and goes, "What'd this one do?" First guard just sits there and goes, "He tried to bribe me. He also tried hiding some tools. He said it was for thieving or something."
We're opening chests that may be locked.
Yeah. And so we were told to bring anyone that is not okay, and bringing him here.
And this whole time, Keefton is just calmly following everything that's happening around him.
All right. You could see that he gets up a moment and looks right at you. All right. We're gonna have to put this one in jail.
Now,
You did break our laws. That's how this works.
now, sir, if I could for a moment, I'm not accustomed to the laws that are in your lands. Where I'm from, back at Baldur's Gate, it's quite customary for things to be kept out of sight, to be
For bribes.
persuaded. Yes, if you would like to call it that, yes.
Even in Baldur's Gate, they have laws, don't they?
Yes, but they're vastly different from yours as far as I can tell.
Hmm. So if someone were to go to Baldur's Gate, right,
Mm-hmm.
and they broke one of the laws, what would they do there?
Well, that depends on the law that they broke. I mean, if they were to kill, I'm pretty sure they'd be running for their damn life. But if they were, you know, caught thieving, I'm sure, like, if you were to get Jackson, I'm pretty sure you can get away with it. If you had enough coin in your purse to pay off the right man.
You can tell his eyes roll to the back of his head for a moment and then looks right back at you and goes, "None of us, you said Jackson, right?
Yes.
I don't think any of us are Jackson."
Well, of course not. You're not a Baldur's Gate.
Don't worry, the punishment ain't gonna be that severe. You just need to stay a week in the prison and you'll be fine.
Well, that does complicate things, because, you know, I am here on a mission, I more or less, that was sent to me through a dream, if you understand that at all.
A dream, you say?
Yes, a dream.
Mm-hmm. So at no point am I here to believe what you say and a dream made you come here?
Well, I mean, when you say it like that, it does sound a little far-fetched, doesn't it?
He looks at the guard that brought you in and just looks right at him and goes, "Give him 3 weeks."
Can we just put this as a misunderstanding, sir?
No, I don't think there's any misunderstanding here. Pretty sure you know 100% what you're doing. Sits back down in his chair and continues to file paperwork.
Is there any way I can short my sentence by doing labor work? Possibly?
He looks at the first guard and goes, "If he says another word, give him more time." At this point, the first guard grabs you like that, and then just guides you straight on past everybody. The other two see you in plain sight.
Hey,
Just
where are you taking
leaving.
him?
You're in trouble.
He just
The guard
nods at them.
quickly looks at you and just goes, "None of your business."
No, but it is.
It ain't.
The
And just
fairies
keeps
told me.
walking. So then at this
Fairies
point,
told me.
he's just gonna take you. Oh, fucking link. Alright. So he takes you past all of that and then takes you outside. There's like a dirt trail here leading over here. What you don't see that I haven't marked yet is the jail over here. And he's just like slowly taking you over there. Just gonna put you there for right now.
Day 1 goes to jail.
Alright. Then the dude, we're gonna go back over here. The guard behind the desk just got done with
My poor lad.
Anna's paperwork, just sets it down and goes, "Next." And then, you walk in and goes, "Name?"
Zara.
"Zara." "Okay. Reason for being here?"
Listen, someone popped up, told me to be here, told me Hades needs me, but I can't find my goddess. She ain't talking to me. I don't know what's going on.
You
What is
see him
going on?
scribble like a pretty long sentence or two. Goes, "Okay. So you're another one of the religious people wondering why their gods aren't speaking to them anymore. Got it."
I'm here because I was told Hades needed me. So, I don't know
He
who the hell Hades is, but he needs me. Coming.
scribbles a little more and just goes, "Okay."
So, to Hades, right? Right? That's where we're going next. To Hades. You're gonna take me to him.
Sure.
Come on, let's go.
I'm not taking you anywhere. I'm still just trying to fill this out. I got one more question to ask before I can let you go out. How long is your stay going to be?
Well, until I help Hades, that's not for me to decide. That's for him and well, the saloon. But she'll tell me when she starts talking again.
Mm,
I'll figure it out eventually.
Eventually. Okay.
Are you telling me I
Scribble.
need to leave now?
I didn't
I'm
say
not
that.
going to.
Just I'm asking a simple question that everyone gives complicated answers to because apparently no one can give me a straight answer about why they're here and how long they're going
Same.
to be here. I don't know what you want
Same.
from me. I am just here, just trying to do my job.
Well, why don't you and why don't we go to your boss and see if we can get answers? Why don't we do that?
Here's the
I'm
thing.
sure they have the answers for both of us.
I'm sure they do, or maybe they don't at this point. I'm just I can't just leave my post. There's about like 100 more so people behind you. I'm not
She
gonna sit
feels
here.
she feels pity for him. She feels pity. Okay, I guess
And then
go
he puts
next.
the paper where um Anna's was and just motions you. Go right on ahead. Okay. So then at this point, I need to draw that path so that way I can keep track of it. I'll use orange, I guess. That's fine.
It's dirt enough.
Why is it rotated that way?
Why are
Why?
you
Because your mouse is rotated that way.
Yeah, I guess. I don't care anymore. It's just gonna give a rough estimate anyway. So I
That's a good
don't
path.
care anymore. You can take a guess where this all goes. Path there.
To
That's a perfect
Keefton.
path.
To Keefton Rimwell.
Sure.
Well,
No, that's the jail.
Yeah, that's where he's at.
Yeah, you're going to jail, but
well,
Yeah,
the DM's doing
not for long.
that. Anna walks over to Zara. Hey, so we never actually got introduced.
Oh, that's true. What's your name?
My name's Anestriana, but you can call me Anna.
Good, because that's too long. Can't do it.
But believe
I
me,
used to have a forever long name, but now I'm
but,
just Zara.
but believe me, I've already told my that, and they told me
Oh, you're cutting in and out.
Oh yeah, you cut it right out.
I told my parents that, but they told me that I couldn't change my name. So
Screw parents. I changed mine anyways. My name's just Zara. It's just Zara.
okay. So at this point, Brandon
Mm-hmm.
puts you in a very small room. It looks like it has 2, 3 cells. If that, they're also like little cages. You can't really sit down, you can't stand up either. So it's like this half in between cage. And then he sits there and opens it and gestures for you to go in.
Not muttering a word, he just nods at him and walks in with a smile.
There. The guard turns and shuts the door, locks it, and just says, 3 weeks, huh?
That's what the big
Good
man
luck
told
with
me.
that. And you can see that he's like enjoying that you got to put someone in one of the cages. Just goes, well, I'm gonna bid you a day for now. I will see you tomorrow morning. And you can see there's no windows. Like, it's gonna be pitch dark once he shuts it.
Mm-hmm.
And just slowly walks out, shuts the door, and now it's just pitch black in there.
So, is Keefton's hands unbound, or are they still in cuffs?
They're still in cuffs. But at this point, now that you're sitting there, I don't know what kind of check probably a dex check.
All right.
Maybe not dex. I'm not sure what kind of check I want.
Do you want check or save?
It's not a save.
No, it's not a save.
Because yeah, your hands are tied, or not tied. They're in the cuffs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give me a perception. Let's do that.
Perception
I think
check.
that's what it would be. Even though
Okay.
you can't see, your perception is like everything. Your touch. Everything.
Where's the 20? Is that the 20? No, this is 20. Okay. 19 plus 3. So
Okay.
22.
So you can, just by feeling around, you can tell that it's kind of loose on the right side, and you might be able to, like, squeeze your right hand out of them. But you're not quite sure.
All right. I believe, wouldn't that be an acrobatics check then? If you're trying to get out?
Thing. See, it would be
Are you trying to get out?
because it would classify as sleight of hand because you're sliding your, like, it would be like you putting your hands behind your back and slipping your hand out of the
Oh, that would be better for me
string.
anyways. I mean, it would also be, yeah, sleight of hand, some sort of a dex check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be either sleight of hand or dex. I'm not sure which one I want to do. But we'll probably just do sleight of hand because that's more what it would technically be.
Okay. Another 19 plus 7, that is 26.
Okay. Yeah, your hand slips right out. So now you have both hands free. And then we're going to pause it there. And the guard is slowly walking back towards the door and passes you two. If you want to say anything, you can.
Sir.
He looks over. Yes?
Sir. Have you seen the fairies?
No.
They're supposed to tell me what I'm here for.
The fairies.
The fairy.
The fairies. I have not seen any fairies, but you know who would be glad to hear about all this? He
Hades.
points.
You're gonna take us to Hades.
Who? No? I was gonna point you towards the tavern and talk to the tavern keep. Because
So does he know the fairies?
I have no idea, maybe. I don't know what the fairies are.
The fairies came to me in my sleep. They told me I needed to come here, but I don't know what for.
Uh-huh.
I need to find the fairies.
Go to the innkeep. I bet
let's
he
just
can help
go.
you find them.
Let's just go to
Or
the tavern,
tavern
get a
keep.
drink, and we'll figure it out. Maybe
I need to
play
find
some
the
music.
fairies.
And he goes all the way back in position. So then at this point,
Are we just free to go to Rome?
at this point, you could literally do whatever you want. That's how D&D works. There's no guide.
Because
No.
I thought that we were waiting for someone at the door to do something with us after we got processed.
No. Well, that's what the dude was just getting your name and the reason you were there and so on. And that was it.
Just enter the city.
Just to enter, yeah. It's not really a city. You could see there's like a dock here. It's like a small
island?
settlement outside, like in the middle of nowhere. There isn't like a big extravagant buildings. They're all very like log cabin esque buildings. You see this building here, and there is a symbol on the door. Um, that looks like a bag of money. And right underneath that, there is something written there in a language that no one, I don't think either of you know.
Can you read this? I can't read this. I know what that means. That means money. But I can't read anything else.
I don't know. I haven't been able to read anything for a couple years.
You can't read?
No, I've just been taught to hunt.
No, your
You
character's illiterate.
such a hard time at the church where I lived. You would have just. Okay, okay. I don't think we need to go in there. That I don't. Money. I mean, that's probably casino or something. Let's go find that tavern. There should be something with like a beer on it or something.
Over
We just.
here.
What does this one say? Is there a sign on that one?
Yeah, it shows like 2 beers a mug, like being clashed together. It also has something underneath it that's written that you guys cannot read.
Oh, I think this is it.
Still can't read it though. Okay, let's see if we can get a beer.
Okay. So as you guys walk in, there are 3 tables here, and then there's one long bar with some stools sitting at it, and it is empty. There is no one in there. Not a single person's there. Besides, there is a tiefling behind the counter. Um, he is like sleeping. He is not paying attention if people come in or not. He is head, hand, like head in hands, just like sitting, not doing anything. His eyes are not open.
This place needs some music. That's why it's so dead. Clearly, that's what's going on. There's no music.
Should
The
should
bed.
should I should I go wake him up?
Well, if you want a drink, then yeah, I guess.
I thought that other guard said to talk to the barkeep.
Well, that too. That too.
Anna walks over to the bar and just starts hammering on the bar with her fist. Sir, wake up!
Oh, you could have been way more gentle than that.
Suddenly, he like jumps up and falls backwards, and you just screams, falls over, hits the ground, and slowly gets up, looks right at you with the most annoyed look on his face, and goes, "What? What do you need?"
I just wanted to wake you up.
We were told
And
to talk to you.
oh god, Jason's messing with me again. Not Jason, that was the other dude. Fuck.
There is a guy named Jason.
There is a guy named Jason.
He's on the other side.
No, Jason's fine. It was Jackson. That's what it was.
Oh,
Yeah. But Jason's fine. Jason's messing with me again. Of course he is.
do you or do you not know where Hades is?
I don't know who you're talking about, or even who that might be.
Do you know
Miss
the
Pepper.
fairies?
Fairies.
Do you
You
know
know,
the fairies?
You see him turn around and grab um it has a fireball symbol, and he brings it up, down, grabs a glass and starts filling it and then just drinking, and just goes, "What are you talking
You
about?"
know, I heard the green fairy is absinthe, actually. That might be what she's talking about.
I You're making no sense to me. Not
so
you're talking about a fairy.
the fairies came into my dream one night and told me that I needed to be here. And during that dream as well, I had gone out hunting and shot a deer with my bow and arrow, and the deer just stood back up and ran away.
I don't
Yes,
know
we
what's
have a
going on.
problem with that. I'm guessing the guard sat there and said, "Not my fucking business."
Well, yeah.
Okay, that's a lot of people are coming through because Nier's having issues with things not staying dead. Not only are they not staying dead, but even the long dead are rising again, and we have no idea why.
Mm.
But they're not like the newly dead aren't brainless. They still have their consciousness tied to them. So you could kill someone and they get mad at you for killing them, and then they get up and they try to kill you, and then no one dies. So then everyone's just angry.
Are we zombies? Are they zombies?
Mm,
Or do
Technically,
they
no.
I mean, do
I
they
mean, they
retain the
died.
damage?
Not for
Or do they
very
heal?
long. So they retained the damage, like, from the max I saw was like 2, 3 days. And then it would just fix.
So you're telling me if she reaches in her bag and pulls out her dagger, if I just stab myself,
Hold on. That's It makes a mess.
No, not while we're doing this.
We're not
I'm,
doing that.
I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. I'm just hypothetically.
Theoretically, yes. Whatever you're thinking,
So if
yes.
I turn the dagger around and point it at him, where the hell is Hades? He's the one he's in charge of the dead people, so take me to him and I'll sort this all out and he'll tell me why my goddess isn't talking to me.
Look, I don't know anything about Hades. I don't. I I run a
It's not gonna
bar
kill you
that
forever.
clearly
I'll just
is
stab you up
super
a little
busy
bit.
at every given time, you know?
You need some music. It's dead in here.
Well,
As a bard, my professional opinion is you need some music in here and that'll get you some business. That's not the point. She
you
shakes
do
her knife at him.
use, so I'm gonna have you do a strength save.
Okay. Okay, so I need
D20.
Wouldn't that be a intimidation check?
No, because I'm doing something else.
I got a 5. I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
what. It's
Okay.
just a
So
strength
quickly his
saving.
tail comes up and
It's a
wraps.
-1. It's a 4.
Okay. So his
You went
tail quickly comes
-1.
up and grabs the knife away from you and looks right at you and goes, "Don't threaten me with a knife."
I reach into my bag and I pull out my other dagger. No, that they're part of a set. They're part of a set. No, can I have it back? It won't kill you. It's just
Yes,
gonna stab
but
you up
you
a
do
little bit.
realize that stuff still hurts, right?
You won't. But would you die?
He just throws the knife towards the door. No, I don't want to hear it.
She scrambles after the knife.
Hide.
Part of a pair. Their hair.
Mhm.
It's a set. She tucks them back in her bag. So if you don't
If you,
know, then who do I talk to?
uh, Not too far from here, about a day's journey, is the capital of Nier.
Oh,
I recommend going there. There's going to be more people there that will probably know whatever you're talking about.
First, I traveled
Maybe.
to near, and now I travel further. Never ending.
I
You
thought
and
this place is
every
called near, not
person
far.
off the boat.
Okay. Well, Anna, let's get moving, I guess. Are you coming with me? I can go by myself, but I figure two girls out in the world and here. I'm not very strong.
I've got a question.
I may have an answer. Unless it's about fairies, I don't want to hear it.
No, no, no. Uh, how do you get into
How do I get in what?
the jail?
The jail.
The jail?
I don't
There's
understand why we
several
would get
quick
into the
ways
jail.
to do it. You could just piss off guards.
That man was no help to us in the first place. I don't know why he was with us. He was just behind us. We don't need him. We can go alone.
But we could definitely use him. I mean, look at me. I'm
Do you
only
think you're
four
not
six.
strong enough to protect me?
I'm only 4'6". I'm
You're
90 pounds.
taller than me. You're
I
like
can
double my height.
I can be thrown
You're
across
double.
the
You're taller
room.
than me. You're double my height.
Let's play a game of dwarf toss.
You're like
Here
a
you go.
giant. What are you talking about? You're a giant.
I
That
can
man was crazy tall. Was he? He's gonna hit his head on every single door frame. He's gonna slow us down.
no, no, no. You don't understand. We sacrifice him.
Oh, fair, fair, fair. Okay, okay. How do we get into jail to get someone out of the jail without us getting
At
put
this
into
point,
the
the
jail?
bartenders just like grab the bottle and start drinking from it. And he's just like, I can't. I don't want to know what you're about to do, nor can I be any hand in it. I don't want to hear it anymore. If you could leave, would be appreciated. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go get a guard, and then you guys will go into the jail faster.
Well, what if we? Fine, fine. We go and I want to. Let's go into the alley. Let's go into the alley out here and
All right.
can we go into? Is this an alley space that we can stand in?
Yeah, it's just a space in between buildings. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm gonna pause everything. We're gonna go back to Brandon.
Yay.
So you got your hand slipped out.
Mhm.
It's still really dark, so you got to kind of like feel around. If you want to try to like do anything.
I do want to try and examine the cuffs with my hands to see if I can find any loose barbs of metal on it, like between the chains or something.
Go ahead and roll a perception again.
Why are the dice way the fuck over? I'm bringing this dice over here.
You can bring it over, so it's just over there, so that way I lined them up, all the ones we're gonna need.
Got a 12 perception. 3, so 15.
Okay. So you find like splinter of wood, like a little like jetting out a little bit. That would be big enough for, I'm assuming, for a lockpick for you.
Yeah, that was the intent.
Yeah. There's one that you could use.
Okay. I'm going to rip that piece of, or that little, I guess, sliver, you can call it, of wood,
Mm.
and attempt to lockpick the door. What would that be? Sleight of hand, or?
I don't know if that's sleight of hand.
You have to try to find the door first.
So you're gonna have to roll another perception.
Yes, right. 13 plus 3. So, 16. I'm just gonna put perception as 3.
What'd you get?
16.
16. So you found the lock. Now I need you to make another one to find the entrance for the key.
All right. Oof. That's a 9.
So sadly, it's so dark. While you're fiddling, trying to find the front of the lock to put the like makeshift lockpick in, you drop the makeshift lockpick in the process.
Ah, damn it.
And then as this is going on, the door suddenly opens. And you see this man in a dark cloak. You can't see his face. His face has a mask on that has um like sharp teeth dug in.
Mm-hmm.
Um and that's like the entire mask, and he has a cloak on. He's not wearing armor, he's just wearing like cloth like shirt and pants.
Like
Like
cloth
he's not
linens.
wearing, but he has no like shoes or anything.
Gotcha.
Um and as he looks at you, you see a flash of green in the person's eyes. And just like goes up to the cage and looks right at you. So you're the thief, I assume.
And who might you be?
Let's just say Hades has a way with funny interactions.
Hades.
Yeah,
Hmm.
can be a bit of an asshole. Doesn't give much advice. He just kind of sends.
Wait, hold on. I gotta check something really quick. I don't exactly know if... I don't recognize the name because it was not put in the background lore.
Yep.
So. And what exactly... So you're just here for assistance, I suppose?
Well, you can view me as a bunch of things. There's a lot of way people say what we are. There's a lot of different versions.
But you
I
are
mean,
here to help me out of here, right?
if that's what you want, I mean, I could help you.
Then you are
Or
the best person in the world at the moment.
yeah, okay, I figured you didn't know if you'd be here, but I figured that he said one of you would have issues. I didn't assume it was gonna be the thief getting. I'm assuming you got caught with something.
I mean, I tried to hide my lockpick tools, and one of the guards happened to see me, and then some talk of money was exchanged, and ta-da.
Well done. So as he's sitting there, he his eyes go from green to red, and where it's white turns black. And underneath the cloak, suddenly a tail-like thing comes out and spears the lock, breaking it instantly, and it goes back, and his eyes turn back to green. And then he opens the door.
Thank you, Pina Colada.
Well, let's get moving. We got a schedule to keep, and we're already kind of far behind.
He just nods and happily walks out of the thing with him.
So then, as he's walking out, these two, he leads everyone together. And then looks at both of
You!
you. Me.
You
Looking at
killed
the
all the
guy.
blood.
Oh, 2 birds.
I don't think you think I am who I am. I am just an associate of said person.
Are you from the
It's
fairies?
not the same person.
No, like the mask, like he wasn't wearing a mask before. This one is very unique. The hair is different. Like he's a different person.
Are you from the fairies? Did the fairies send you?
Are you okay? Did Hades mess you up that much when he decided to say hello?
Oh, he,
Where is Hades?
Wait, Hades.
Complicated.
Are you speaking of the bloke that was in my dream?
Yes. He normally appears in dreams, sometimes makes has fun with other ways of getting people to do certain things. I was just told to keep everyone kind of on track and lead you guys at least to the location to start
Because the player made poor
researching it.
choices.
Well, I'm not going anywhere with you until you tell me your name. At least that. Unless you're
Look,
taking me to Hades, I'm not going with you.
he looks down for a moment, looks up at the sky as if fed up already, and then looks back down.
What's your name?
Just call
That's
me
all I ask.
Zach.
Thought?
Dodge.
He puts his cloak down, and there is silver hair that goes like to his shoulders. Because yeah, you can just call me Zach. Don't worry about it. And then since it's daytime, I need everyone to roll a perception check.
I'm just gonna use the app on my phone.
That's fine.
Dice.
Wait, perception. 12.
Erase. Add. 20.
So
9.
you just see
Plus
like
3. I got
there's
12.
a weird glint to his skin, but you're not quite sure what it is. All right, Miss Perception.
well, yeah, 20 plus 4, so I
Yeah.
got a 4.
So you can see like in his skin there are very like thin, clear scales that are really hard to see, but in light it like shines almost off of it. What'd you get?
I got a 12. Sorry, 13.
13. So you saw what you just see the glint of light, but you're not really quite sure what it is either.
Well, that. Let's go.
Okay, first things first.
Are you a lizard?
You can't just call someone a lizard.
So, really quick, I assume that I do not have any of my belongings. They were left at the thing, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, this is gonna be great.
Where'd your backpack
Let's fucking go.
Did you go to jail? Why'd you go to jail? We knew you'd go to jail. You are
You were
some
gonna
dumb idiot.
You can
you were
see
gonna be our
Zosh is just like
sacrifice.
putting
Sacrifice.
one hand on his head and just
I cast vicious mockery. Just kidding.
You're small, little, tiny motherfucker. Nobody likes you.
Zoch just kind of sits there and goes, "Don't worry about your stuff. You'll be fine without it for a little bit. Where we're going, we'll have plenty of stuff. We'll get you whatever you lost there."
Okay.
You never
Uh,
answered my question. Are you a lizard?
Miss Elf, I do
Simple.
believe that is an improper thing to ask somebody.
He doesn't have scales. His skin looks weird, but
That is also inconsiderate. Does either one of you possibly have a knife that I can borrow until we reach our destination?
nope, part of a set.
You
Right.
see Zaj pull out 2 daggers and
Oh, that's a
flourishes
set too. Can I
them
have that?
before handing them to you. And then looks at the halfling. No, you can't have these. You have
This is
yours.
it's part of a set.
Can't hear you.
It is
I
part of
must be
set,
doing something.
It's four of a set.
but hear me out.
Those are part of my set.
They're not part of your set.
Fine.
Look, Halfling, after we get to where we're going, and I get better weapons to protect myself,
They're
you
just
can
daggers.
gladly have these.
They're just daggers. She just really likes daggers.
Is
There's
that
nothing special about hers. She just really likes daggers.
is
Wait,
that
wait, wait.
is that okay with you?
Does the city have explosive arrows?
Explosives?
I think she said
Big
explosive arrows.
boom.
I wouldn't know yet.
Oh,
I don't
Okay.
use arrows.
Where?
Okay.
Where?
Satch?
And no, I'm not a lizard.
thank
Okay.
you for answering my question.
Jesus.
Let's ignore these two for a minute. Thank you very much for getting me out of that. And we will head to our destination. You do not have to follow if you do not want to, unless you'd much rather lead us there.
Taking us there.
I'm going. I can either point you in the right direction, I can accompany you to there, I could. My orders were just to get you going in the correct direction, and that it was all I was given.
How about this? Because it seems like we are obviously bothering you. Point us in the right direction, and we will head out.
I think he needs to come with us.
He
I
does not
think
need
he
to come
needs
with
a
us.
drink.
He might need a drink after talking to you two.
No, I think he needs to come with us.
For a moment, you see Zach just kind of sit there for a moment. His eyes glow like his eyes like glow green, and then it stops and he goes, "I hate him so much." All right, let's go. Let's start heading. And then
Oh, so
he,
you're joining us. He runs up and
whether
grabs
I
his
want.
arm.
Poor boy.
Okay, one rule: don't touch me.
But I'm so short and you're so tall. I'm so little and I'm so small. Just pick me up. You walk so much faster than I do. Please?
Just throw me. I'm an even 90 pounds.
He sits there a moment and goes, "Only halfway."
Okay, I suppose. She turns to Keith. You're doing the other half.
I don't think that's what I agreed to.
Excuse me.
Alrighty then. That's between you two. I'm just gonna. So he piggybacks, and then you guys start heading over here, which then leads into a very dense forest, and there's the dirt path that is underneath it.
Just trying to put your character on mine.
No, I don't think that's
That's what I tried to do.
good try though. Okay, so then at this point, what I can do is go like this. Boop. And oh, don't grab dice. Like that.
Dense forest.
And then go like
Anna's domain.
I will be right back.
that?
I have to use the restroom.
Oh, nope. Oh, God. We're good.
Anna's domain.
I'm good. Objects. Okay.
Alright.
But we made it through the town. I mean, we could have spent way longer there.
Could have. There was quite a bit you guys could have done. But it's fine. Okay. Don't worry. You're not missing anything, by the way. That was just random events that could happen.
I'm having a blast.
You're having a blast. Anna seems like she's psychotic.
I'm playing my character as I am, which is stoned.
That's funny. All right.
Anna just seems psychotic.
She does.
In a good
You are
way.
not wrong.
Where are the fairies? Do you know the fairies?
You know, it's kind of sad when the chaos gremlin of the group is playing the sensible character.
So, yeah. I was wondering how your character was going to react to everything, and then, you know.
Oh, he
they
plays
are
it like I play
the
every rogue.
chillest here, you know?
Yeah, rogues are supposed to be
No,
really chill, and then
fine.
stealing everything that's not bolted down or locked behind a door within sight.
Finally go. Nope, it's ever so slightly off, but we'll have to deal with it.
We're going into Anna's domain.
Oh.
I got some domain on here too.
So now, whoop, boop. All right. Back one. All right. So now, hold on one moment. Let me do this real fast. Boop.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Daniel. I don't add random people on Discord.
And what I'm gonna do?
I do apologize, but
Hold on.
please stick around if you want to. Whoa, that
I
is
just didn't know that we
dork.
moved, that's all. We moved. We're back in the
Yeah.
upper corner.
Yep, we're all the way back up here. I didn't hide the D20, did I?
It's over here somewhere.
Just get a new one.
Or grab a new one.
Just get a new
I
one.
doesn't matter. I can grab a D20. All right, there we go. Okay.
We should set up 3 of each.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
can
gonna
do
use
that.
my physical dice.
Motherfucker!
Clone.
Sorry.
Clone.
Maybe not. If you want to use them, babe, you can.
I would actually love to use them.
And clone.
Okay.
There we go. All right.
I'll bring him in.
Okay. So there's another set right there. Actually, what I can do is this. Just hand people dice at this point.
I have physicals.
Be kind to my babies. They are very temperamental.
I got 2 18s in a row. Are you sure?
They are not happy with me right now.
Well, apparently they weren't meant to be yours.
No, Ace, I rolled a 1, a 2, and then a 3 on the D20. I'm like, nope, I'm not going to use you today. You are upset with me for not touching you in fucking 10 years.
read that.
Oh, this also has a damage die. That's nice.
Oh, the percentage? Yeah.
It has the percentage.
Yeah. It's one of the old school. Oh, I see you adding things.
Yep.
So wait, how's... This is one thing I was curious about with this whole campaign. How are we going to gain XP if technically they don't die?
I will. So, nice
That's how
observation.
we level up.
Yes, things don't die, but this is not. You don't gain necessarily XP for killing things.
Okay.
Does that make sense? There will be
So
points
more
of
like
the
saving
campaign
throws and
that
shit
you
like
will level
that.
up.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I was just curious about that because I'm like, wait, how would XP work if we technically don't have XP to gain? So that's why I was curious.
no, you're good. Okay, so at this point, it's a dense forest, so you can only see to a certain percentage, just like you can see here. It's all about you can see.
Mhm.
The fog of war. You can only see this far with how dense the like tree line is. I just didn't place all the trees, otherwise you wouldn't be able to walk around. So,
Yeah.
at this point, Zotch is just walking south. At this point, is what we're doing. But then, like, everyone's just kind of chilling, going down, and then he stops here, and then looks around, just goes, "They just can't help themselves, can they?"
What?
Woo.
There's goblins nearby.
Well, we don't have to fight them because they don't die.
No, but it's better than possibly being taken back
Bartender knew
and...
nothing.
What do you mean?
He only was told what people believe. Monsters still die. Humans don't.
Oh. Yeah,
Which can lead to a bunch of issues.
I could have waited on
But
that
on top
question
of
back like
that,
literally 2 seconds.
on top of that, the only any humanoid that doesn't necessarily have sentience will die. Goblins are one of the more quote unquote intelligent,
Yeah, they got brains in
but
there.
they still die. For some reason though, tieflings, uh halflings, elves and humans and dragonborn,
Well, then we might as well fight them since we won't die.
literally everything. That's not a good way to look at it, but you know what? You're not wrong. But at the same time, remember, like, dying is a process. And before that process tends to be a lot of pain. But
Jesus.
now there is no end to that pain. You will just feel it till it heals eventually.
Sounds like a hell worse than hell.
Yeah, well, we're also having issues with that.
Would
But
you say
enough
that they're within 90 feet of us?
within 90 feet.
Should we say that each square is about 10?
Yeah, each square is technically 5,
Oh, it's
but
5.
we can, yeah, 5-10 feet here.
Okay.
I would say more
She
5 feet per
she
square.
turns to Zach. Where are they? Can you tell where they are? Do you know where they are? Are they just kind of hanging around, or?
Oh, okay, question.
You may have an answer.
No, this is the
Yep.
able to
Hold on. While traveling hour. Okay. So.
Clarifying points in backstory.
Yeah, they have an ability that allows them to like, while traveling in their favored terrain, they have benefits, but they got to travel an hour in that favored terrain before that becomes a thing. So
Gotcha.
sadly, it's been like 2 minutes. So
We've only been walking for 2 minutes.
yeah,
Am I still on his back?
yes. Zach sits there and goes, it's hard to tell if they're between 60 within that range. But we gotta continue forward either way.
Okay.
Just everyone be on your guard. Then everyone's keep stepping forward till about here.
Sorry, I wasn't looking.
Well, hi.
Well, don't throw yourself at me.
What
Hold
happened?
on, I'm gonna reveal a little more. All right.
Yeah,
That
the
way I
fog of
can
war
see
kind
on
of
my camera.
blocks out quite a lot.
It blocks more than I thought it would, so I probably won't use it again. Okay. This point, everyone roll initiative.
Hey.
Oh. Oh.
14.
Oh.
Yeah, I got 14.
Oh.
Wait a minute, which one's initiative again?
There's a box for initiative.
Yeah, it's near the
No,
top.
3.
First
So
you just roll a
it's
d20.
17.
Okay, 17.
It was staring me right in the face, and I totally fucking just overlooked it.
24.
Well, I got 18.
Oh no, 22. 22.
Okay. So, with this, you are still on the back of Zach, because we didn't initiate you getting off the back. But you are going first. We see a little ways away from us, there's 2 goblins. And you just hear, like, anyone that can't see, like, this one, just hears, like, maniacal laughter coming from this direction.
No.
Oh, you know what's funny about this? Hold on. Where is it? I am actually going to roll to see if I can understand what they're saying, because I am fluent in Goblin.
You are. That's
I
fine.
am.
All right.
So what would that be? Intelligence, I suppose.
No, you already know Goblin, right?
Yeah.
There's no roll to it. If they speak Goblin, you know what they're saying.
Fair.
Everyone else just hears random giggles and gibberish, while you instead just hear, they have their things. We must get them and eat their bones. Let's bring back to camp.
Guys,
Yes.
they're looking at us like a nice warm meal.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got this. Don't worry about it.
So, at this point, it is, Zara's turn. So go right on ahead. So each turn has an action, a bonus action, and movement.
Um, I moved to get off of him, obviously. I'm gonna
Okay,
climb
so
down his back and just kind of.
that's gonna cut your movement in half. So normally you could move a certain amount of feet. Now you got to cut
Mhm.
that in half.
I
So now
have
you're behind.
25, so just a little bit, yeah.
Okay, so
Would
we'll
you
just
say that they are now within 90 feet of us?
yeah. 5.
Would you say that they're further than 20 feet away from us? Or
This
10 feet?
one. This one would be 20 feet away from Zach.
Okay.
5,
And how
10,
close is he?
15. And then that would be 5,
How
10,
close are they? Is what I want to know.
5. They're 10 feet apart from one another.
Okay, perfect. So I would like to cast sleep
Okay.
and knock them unconscious. Um, so I need to roll 5d8. 6.
Do they need to make a conscious saves or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
No? Then
Nope.
okay. Because normally it says in the spell, but I assume that spell is one of those. So go on.
9, 10, 11. 11 is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. Creatures
Got
within
it.
20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected in ascending order of the current hit points. Starting with creature that has the lowest current hit points, each creature is affected by the spell falls unconscious. Sleeper takes damage. Oh, they're unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to like shake them awake.
Hmm. Okay. So at that point, that one falls asleep. That one just passes out. And you hear, at least Brandon's character hears, uh, this one be like, "What'd you do to him?"
Nothing.
But all you hear is just fucking gibberish.
Listen, I can't hear what he's saying, but deal with him. Deal with him.
Okay. So then, Brandon, what'd you get for initiative? 18, 17, or something like that?
17.
What'd you get?
17.
17. Okay.
Yep.
At this point, because it's Zach's turn now, because the goblins rolled low as fuck, which I hate, but here we are. At this point, he gets like in a wide stance, and you see underneath the cloak, like on his mid lower back, um, two tentacles, like tails, come out and get behind him above his shoulders. And at first they weren't like pointed or anything, and then suddenly they like harden and point real fast at the ends. Um
Well,
let's see. Where's my D20? I'll just roll this one.
that was the one I brought over.
7, 12. Okay. So suddenly you see that mask unhinge, revealing like he just has a normal face underneath. And you see one of the tails arc underneath him and send him forward at the goblin. And he latches on, like he grabs the goblin, and you see the mask go near the neck of the goblin and just crutch down.
Ew. See, I told you he should have come with us. Aren't you
Fine.
glad?
And now I need this one. Rah. Okay. Deals 4 damage. Okay. So you see him do this move, and he jumps on, latches on, takes a bite, and then the goblin is on his ass looking up at this point. And at this point, it is God, I can't remember your name, Brandon. The fucking
Keith.
character's
Keith.
Keith. It's your turn.
Okay. So I got a movement speed of 30. So you said these are 5? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, each one of those is 5.
So he's just wounded, correct?
He just got hit, yes.
Okay.
He's not in the wounded state.
1, 2,
but
3,
he took
4.
damage.
All right. 6 is what I can move. So I'm gonna move back behind him.
You do have advantage now.
Mm-hmm. And I am going to roll to attempt to finish him off.
Finish
Okay.
him off. We don't know how many hit points he has.
That's correct. Well, you know he has a certain amount, but we don't technically know that because of
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
nothing
he
in
looks pretty
there.
hurt. You sure you could do that?
Going to be taking both of my daggers and lunging them into either side of his neck with an 18 of my roll.
18 was your roll. Okay. Roll damage dice. It's I think it's
1d4, so it's
1d4, but you're using both of them.
2d4
So
plus
it's
3.
2d4. Because yeah, you hit. There's nothing he can do about that.
So one of them, they both do 7 damage.
Okay.
It was 2 4s.
So So at this point, like, let's see. Do you want to tell me how you kill him, or do you want me to tell you how you kill him?
My thought was like just sneak up behind him, take my daggers, and jam him into his neck on either side, just like into his throat.
Okay. So everyone else sees Brandon's character run behind really fast and stab right in the neck. When you do that, you can the one sign on, so it would be the goblin's left side.
Mm-hmm.
So your left side at that point. The dagger not only goes in faster, but there's the chunk of flesh that was gone because of the bite that he just took. And it's not a small chunk. Like his up near his ear down to his shoulder is just chomped. So your dagger goes clean through, and the other one does, causing the front of his neck just to fall apart because there was not much there holding it together.
Oh.
And then he falls down. Sadly, he isn't necessarily dead. He is just suffocating on his own blood now. But he's incapacitated. He ain't getting up.
Right.
Well, that was violent.
I mean, you guys, I just wanted to go away from him. We didn't have to kill him. The other one's just asleep.
Didn't necessarily have much of a choice, honestly.
You see Zach go over to the other one that's asleep. The jaw unhinges again. And he just bites down, killing the goblin.
Gross. Don't do that.
Listen, your mouth when you
Is
open it, it's about as big as open as I
so
am tall. It's really scary.
Zach looks up, and from this you can see the mask that's very metallic and now blood dripping out of it. And his eyes are black and red, and the veins are pulsating red. And then it goes from that, and his tails disappear, and then his eyes turn back to the normal green that they were.
Sir, you are mystifying.
Mystifying. He's scary. But I'm glad you're with us. Don't get me wrong. You're amazing.
I am
He's a
very
little
intrigued.
scary.
You could see Zach just sit there for a moment, and you don't really know what he's doing. And then the jaw opens back up, and you see him grab a rag and start like cleaning the bits that are left over.
Do you need help with that? I can help with that.
No, I don't need help with it.
Walks over and sticks her head.
Oh, I my Tinder. Oh,
I
literally all I have is some clothes, 2 daggers, leather armor, and a potion.
That's all you have right now.
Oh
You
God.
don't have a backpack. That's why I should carry it. You
I-
just gonna
I-
stick them in your pocket.
I do have a pocket.
I'm just gonna call you Kay. I won't remember
Okay.
that.
You'll remember K.
Zont looks around. We done about pleasantries?
Shush! I want to know who I'm traveling with.
And that is a
Says
fair
one
point.
of fairies.
That's Fairy Girl, and I'm Zara.
My name's Anna, thank you very much.
Anna the Fairy Girl.
The
She doesn't look
fairies are-
quite like a fairy to me. She looks more like a wood elf.
The fairies are the one that talk to me in my sleep.
You know what, Zach? Lead the way. I don't believe that they're going to be stopping anytime soon.
You're right. Alright. So then, before he can, as he's walking this way, we're gonna go ahead and, nope, don't drag. We're about there. Right about
Oh, where'd I go? There I am.
there you go. Then he sits there and goes, you know it's a mask, right? It's not my face.
Yeah, but what's the mask? And then, is it just the mask? What's her face doing underneath the mask? So, like, is the mask eating the things? I'm just
He
trying to
sits
understand.
there and like sighs to himself. Alright. This is we're gonna have to get this out of the way sooner rather than later. So he goes over here. Just off the trail a smidge. Sets
Do they follow us or just
halfling
us?
down. I mean, they can follow if they want to. This is up to them at this point. And sets the halfling down, turns around, pulls the hood back, and as he does so, he goes right underneath the jawline of the mask, and you hear a click, and then it pops off. And you just see just a normal face. Like there's nothing just yeah, it's just a normal humanoid face.
Oh, you're pretty.
We don't know that. Subjective.
Let me reveal my face. Oh my God, you're hideous.
Yeah. But then he sits
Put it back
there
on. Put it back on.
and looks her dead in the eye and goes, the mask doesn't do anything to the meat that I take.
You just eat it. You eat the meat? Does it go into your mouth hole?
Where else would it go?
Into your mouth.
I mean, it could go into the mask. What if the mask
Barely.
hold on to it?
Told you it doesn't.
All the while, Keith is just standing over there, just watching and just shaking his head like, Jesus fucking Christ.
So does your mouth get as big as the mask's mouth?
No, it just helps me take a bigger chunk.
So you're not gonna eat me with your face mouth.
Not unless you give me a reason to, and I don't think you will.
What if I? And she starts just poking his legs, and she can't reach his face. What if I?
Long ass day.
Yeah, you're telling me, bud.
Can't read. Puts mask back on, hood back on, and just goes fine. And piggybacks her again.
I can't help it. I was never taught
Never taught what?
how to read.
How to
How
read.
to read. Okay.
Can't read.
So then at this point, we continue on in the forest. the dirt path that you guys were following is less of a dirt path now and more just like wilderness terrain.
Oh, just like overgrowth.
Yeah, just more overgrowth, more like
Hey, why don't you
just random things.
take every.
Oh yeah, I forgot. And so we get to this little clearing,
Oh,
and there's a little campfire here. And now it's time to roll initiative.
no. 2 fights in one day?
How long have we even been
Oh,
traveling
no.
out here?
Well, that's a good point. How long have we been traveling?
Ooh, I got a 15. It's not bad.
Yeah, so about 20 minutes.
2 fights in 20 minutes? Wow.
You're also in a forest.
Yeah, oh.
Well, there's
whose
one.
color is
No,
that?
is that?
Um,
That's oh, oh,
I thought
oh.
I rolled bad.
That's um,
I just
um,
gave the last. It's okay.
that's 4.
Did Addie do bad?
I got a
yeah.
4.
Oh,
I got
you got a nat 1. There's nothing you can do to fix that.
So I got a 17.
And Addie's in the front of everybody. Anna's in the front of everybody.
Oh God.
Why was she walking ahead? Did she like run up behind them and like speed up? Because she's got little legs too.
Uh-huh.
She's not a tall person.
And she was doing the, hey, wait for me.
Keith just looks over at Zach. He's just, oh, are you ready for this one too?
Hey,
Never.
Yep, let's get it done.
All right. So I rolled a 17. What other rolls were there?
I had a 15.
You had a 15? Okay.
8.
And you had 8.
I had 4.
You had a 4. Okay. So Zach's going first. So at this point, he puts down the half lane, which halves his movement. 5, 10, 15.
Wait, are you gonna tell us what we see?
Yep. So at this point, there's a clearing with a campfire right in the middle of it. And you see 3 goblins. 2 of them are off near some trees, while one of them looked like he was carrying firewood to the fire. At this point, you kind of both catch each other off by surprise. Like, we saw them before they saw us because they were preoccupied doing other things. But it's just like a grassland area. Around the fire's been like stomped around so it doesn't catch fire to the grass or anything like that. It's clearly like thought of.
Hey, wait, these guys are like camping. I don't know if we should like hurt them. They look like they're actually doing a good job.
But they're gonna hurt us.
We don't know that yet.
Look, halfling. It's either killed or be killed in the forest. Can't really do much about it.
Not always true.
I can try and talk to them if you want.
There's too many of them, and not
I
enough of
can
us.
I can understand what they're saying and speak their language quite fluently.
Just saying.
So while everyone is talking here, you see the tails again, and the eyes change from green to the black and red. And
Hey
Zotch
man,
just
thanks for
sprints
the
over.
raid.
People. But
Nope,
you
sorry,
see
I forgot to
Zotch
mute myself.
run to the straight, the goblin that he can see. And
What's
then
up,
once he
John? Thank you for
gets
the raid. That
there,
was your stream, bud.
he uses one of the tails and pierces the chest of the goblin.
You actually showed up right in time. We're just about ready to start another battle.
You just actually need to roll. I forgot that's what I want to do. 14. Okay. Yep, that hits. Okay. Then where is my D10? There it is. Wow. 6 damage. Okay. So you see Zotch run to the first one. The tail does the whole non-hardening, then quickly hardens, and it launches out in front of him, goes 5 feet, and stabs him. Just right in the chest. And then it quickly just like comes back to him.
If we're not talking.
Oh, there goes that idea. Alright, I suppose it's my turn?
Yep.
Alright, it's 30 feet, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna run up to about here. And would there be any point of trying to talk to them at all at this point, since our companion literally just attacked them on sight?
Good.
Alright,
There's
he's going to...
nothing that's stopping you from doing so. It will
Yeah.
just take your action.
Yeah, he's just gonna hold his hands up with daggers in hand. Palms flat, holding onto the handles, or to each hilt with just his thumbs. And yells out in their native language, "Sorry about that. Friend's a little jumpy. Can we possibly get through this without any more bloodshed?"
So as you say that,
Would this be a persuasion check?
yes. Go ahead and roll a
Ooh.
d20.
Nah, it won't pass.
It won't pass. What'd you roll, my guy?
I roll a 4.
Yep, that.
Okay.
The one goblin that got stabbed looks right at you and just goes, "The food lies, everyone attack."
Food block.
Fuck. Alright, guys. Yeah, there's no getting out of this one.
So now it is
May luck be forever on your side. Shit.
this goblin's turn. He's gonna run right behind Zotch with his dagger and try to hit Zotch. Let me roll that. 14. So let me roll damage. That's a D. Billiard. It's worth the damage. 3. Okay. So you all see this goblin quickly run behind Zotch and go to stab him, like in the back of the head. Zotch quickly turns and it catches his arm, but it goes in a little bit and then bounces back at the goblin. So it's stabbed in, and then immediately you see him like flinch back up, and you see Zotch bleed a little bit. And this is when you can see the two people that couldn't see the scales properly now can see, like, as the blood goes down, that more of the like individual scales get shown.
See, that's why I thought he was a lizard.
That's
Not very helpful right now.
So then this goblin, they all tend to have daggers, so I'm just gonna keep it the same for simplicity's sake on my end.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. So this goblin then is going to attack Brandon's character.
Okay.
Keith. That's his name.
Keith.
She gets some
Rolled a 13. What is your armor score?
Armor? 13.
Okay, so at this point it still hits. That's
Yeah.
how I do them anyway. Because it met it. So D4. There it is. Shake, 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 shake. 3 damage. Okay. So
Alright.
this goblin quickly runs up and stabs you in your chest, but your leather armor caught most of it, but it still did
Something.
gash into your side.
Oh god. My mic was too close to me when I went to go bend forward. I just took a mic stand to the chest. Ow.
Don't do that. That hurts.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay. Then this goblin is going to run here. And this goblin actually isn't going to move. So this goblin in particular pulls out a horn and blows it.
Oh no. I know. More.
And then
Well,
we'll
that's not good.
run right here.
I know.
And now it is... Which
Yeah.
one of you had the higher number?
Zara's.
Me.
Zar? Yeah.
I had 4.
So now it is your turn.
They are pretty close. She's going. That's not me. This is me. They're still pretty close. She's gonna run up to him
Okay.
and just punch him. She's just gonna punch his knees. Try to take him down. Just
What's your...
right at the knee bone.
Okay, so I need you to roll a d20 to see if it hits.
And I get +1 21.
Okay, so that hits. I can't remember. Now I gotta look something up because I don't remember how they do
I have it
unarmed
here.
combat.
So, unarmed, it
damage
looks...
equal to 1 plus strength modifier.
Okay, so what is the strength?
It doesn't say.
for you? Yeah, it's
-1.
okay. So okay.
Did you say -1?
Yeah. So, you go, okay, and you run as fast as you can, and you connect to his knee, and you punch, and he looks down at you and just kind of sits there a moment, and then looks very confused about what that was about.
Exactly what I wanted.
Okay, well,
That's exactly what you wanted to happen.
all right. It's just all right. You rolled it really good to hit, but you had a -1.
In strength.
So you did nothing. It did 0 damage. All right.
I did exactly what I wanted to do.
You've hurt his pride more than anything.
This little
Alright.
thing just fucking hit me.
Just punched me.
What is this thing?
Just going,
I'm gonna take your knees out.
eyes are closed, and she's just trying to
I gotta see these. Put her back.
Oh, this is beautiful. What's going on back there? Oh, there's a couple more.
I was just measuring.
Oh, what is that? Is that a hobgoblin?
So yeah, this.
Oh, fuck.
So suddenly, out of the woods comes this bigger goblin, like by 2 feet bigger, and just looks at all of you. And you can just tell he's gonna, like, he smiles. He's gonna enjoy this. Or,
Bad guy. Bad guy. That's a bad guy. See? See, that's how you know if it's a good guy or a bad guy. That's a bad guy.
Maybe next time use your damn blades.
You're part of that.
Then use them both.
Anyway, now it's Zacha's turn now.
It's not.
No,
Anna.
it's
Anna's
Anna's.
Turn.
Please tell me that Anna's being smart about this.
She's gonna stay where she is since she has a longbow.
Okay.
She's going to take out an arrow, thread it on the bow, and aim for the goblin nearest Zara.
Okay.
Can I
Go
get
ahead and-
inspiration?
I don't believe Bardic
As
Inspiration
my
is a
bonus
reaction.
action from last turn?
No. Sadly, once you end your turn,
I didn't say I ended the turn. Yeah, I
Yes,
know.
you
It's
did,
fine. It's
but-
fine.
all right.
I was just checking.
No, you're good. This, from now on, I will let people say I will end my turn before I continue.
So it looks like a roll of
That music's just a little bit too on the loud side.
I need to roll a 1d.
You need to roll a d20 to see if you hit,
Oh.
and
Yeah.
then you roll 1d8.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit better.
All right, that is 5 plus.
For what?
Hold on.
Yes.
Right. But so plus 5 or so it's plus.
Plus
So 5 plus what'd you roll?
5.
5. Okay. So you notch an arrow and pull it back and let loose, and it misses. It misses the target and lands like somewhere over here.
Ah!
We have the thingy. Oh, we haven't been in for an hour. Never mind.
Not yet.
Oh, does your sleep spell have an hour timer?
No, I was seeing if she had the extra perk
Yeah,
of being
no.
enforced.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Am I able to do one?
So attacking is an action,
Okay.
and then there's stuff called bonus action. Do you have an ability that allows you to attack it again?
No.
Then
I can't do anything.
Alright. So that is that. So now it's back up to the top. Now it's Archie's turn. Or did this little goblin go?
Yes. No.
Mhm.
I got attacked.
No, he got attacked. Okay. So this goblin then is going to go ahead and stab Zach again. Rah. So after being stabbed
Complete
in
whiff.
the chest, you see the knife go right at Zach. Zach quickly guards against the knife, and the knife goes into his arm and breaks. The knife just breaks and doesn't like break his skin. So we'll do that. Since he rolled a 1, it's just critical failure in my opinion.
Yeah, that's a
You
critical
don't
fail.
have a knife anymore. Okay.
Bombless.
So now it's back up to the top with Zach. So Zach is going to continue attacking this one. He is at disadvantage though, because there's 2 surrounding him. That didn't actually roll. Roll. Hold on. There we go. There's a roll function. 10, 15. Okay, so he hits. So what Zach is gonna do, you see the tails spin around each other in front of him and act like a giant drill almost. And then he attacks the one in front of him. So I need 2 of these. Let me clone it.
Oh, there is just a roll button.
And roll. 10, 16. Okay, so this thing goes into the initial wound of the goblin in front of him, and then spreads out to the point the goblin just gets ripped apart.
Woohoo!
So this, oh, not the tree. The tree's fine. That one is
The
dead.
tree dies.
Yeah.
Secretly a treant that was just hiding from the goblins.
Shit.
Just
At this point, Zach turns around to the goblin behind him, and you see the jaw unhinge.
Peek
Where'd
in
that
his
hit?
face.
Tastes very
His face.
good.
Eat his face.
Lad, you don't know what they've touched. They're gotta be gross.
One. Okay. So you see the jaw unhinge. He goes and takes a bite, but it wasn't that deep. The goblin was fast enough to like kind of scoot away, but didn't dodge it all the way.
It's so gross every time he does it.
Just eat his face already.
Okay, so then it is
Eve's turn.
Eve's turn. Yep.
So he is going to turn towards him, wrong way, and he is going to attempt to take one of his daggers and try and ram it into the underside of the goblin skull.
Okay.
What's that? 10 plus 3, 13? No, strength, right? No, it's initiative.
just-
Oh,
No,
My
it's not.
brain died. Hold on.
It's
Not
a weapon
initiative.
proficiency.
Hold up.
So when you look at your weapon,
Mhm.
it'll say like attack plus whatever.
Oh. Hit
Against
DC.
their AC. So what is?
So
Plus
the hit DC, right?
Yeah.
Plus 5, so 15.
15. Okay. So yes, that hits. So go ahead and roll for damage. So you get the goblin right underneath the jaw, but then it like peaks. The dagger goes into the upper jaw and out the cheek of him. So it didn't kill him, but it definitely hurt him.
And that's pretty much all I can do.
So now it's the goblins' turns. So this goblin here is going to attack Zach again. Don't do that. Just do this.
So much easier.
And rolled an 11 and whiffs again. So Zach is already looking at him. He goes to give Zach a strike, and Zach uses his hand and just pushes the dagger past him. All right, and now it is this one. So he has his dagger, and he's going to strike Zarya with it. I need to stop doing that. Just freaking roll it normally. 13, 14, 15. So what is your AC at?
14.
Okay, so he hits. Because he rolled a 15. 4 and 2 damage. So it goes like into your forearm, but not very deep. And it just like slashes about 2 inches down your forearm.
Is it my turn?
Let's see. Goblin. It's this goblin's turn now. To attack. So now this one's gonna attack Keith here. Stop doing that.
Every time. Oh, that doesn't do shit.
So he goes to attack and dives the dagger down, and instead of hitting you, it ever so slightly misses and just like bounces off the leather chest plate that you have. And now this dude's turn.
Oh no.
I'm going to move the goblin over. So you all see the hobgoblin. He has a two-handed axe and runs right at Zach and is going to take a swing.
Watch out!
Don't let him hit you.
God dang it. Every time.
Oh.
Okay, so they do hit. What is
No!
the damage dice to an axe? Because for some reason, the goblin thing I pulled up, or the hobgoblin thing I pulled up, doesn't have an axe.
Here, let me see. Would you say it's a berserker axe or a woodcutter's axe?
It's just a woodcutter's axe.
Okay. Woodcutter's axe, it is... Oh, are you fucking kidding me? It doesn't even have it. Okay,
Alright, hold on. I found it. It's categorized as a great axe. One d6. Because yeah, it's 2d6 if it's a plant, but I am not a plant.
No. You are not a plant. You are also not.
Go ahead and roll that.
3.
2. So you see him like overhand it, go to swing down, and it hits Zach's forearm, and he's able to like carry the momentum down, but it's still dug in. And now his other arm is now like slowly bleeding, so you're able to see the scales on both arms now.
You were saying it was a battle axe, right?
It's a woodcutter's axe.
Okay, so just say it's a hand axe then.
If it has 1d6 damage, then yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think it does. Yeah, if it does, then yeah, that's all it is. It's just a bigger version of that. So he does that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That one can sit up there. Now it's Zaria's turn.
So, having been hit with the knife as she was kind of like wheel arming her arms, she gets kind of frustrated at it and pulls out her two daggers and attacks with one and then bonus attacks with the other. Just kind of slashes at his knees.
Yep. Go ahead and roll a d20.
11.
Plus
Plus oh, am I looking?
It would be yes.
Oh, that wouldn't tell me.
Oh, that's what the push effect.
Your fart came through the microphone. I hope you know that.
Fart.
No. Ace farted and it came through my microphone.
I'm dying.
Oh, there you go. Plus 6.
Plus 6. So 17 for both.
Okay, then yeah, you hit. So
Oh, 17
go ahead and roll
No, wait, 17 and 10.
Cut his Achilles.
17 and
Yeah, while we're
10.
waiting for her to wrap back around and let the
17 for
dogs
the
out.
initial attack and then 10 for the other one.
10 for that. Okay, so the first one hits, the second one does not.
Okay.
So
that's-
roll 1d4 then.
2 plus 4, 6.
Okay. So this
And
one.
that is piercing.
Yeah. So you go for a dual strike, and one of them hits him, right above the knee, and you just like slash right across it. While the other one whiffs. You don't make contact. And now it is.
And then I want to give Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Do a little ditty. As I'm doing this, I just kind of shout over to Anna. Anna, you can do it. I believe in you.
All right. So you do have a bardic inspiration now.
Okay.
If you want to read out what that does, so that way Addie knows what that does.
So, since you're within 60 feet, actually, one creature other than 6 feet, yeah. So, you get one inspiration die, which is 1d6. And you can use it for an ability check, attack roll, or a saving throw. And it's good for 10 minutes. This can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
Yep. Got it.
Yes and no.
Okay. So let's say you roll to attack a goblin, right? And you roll a 4, and you don't hit. You can use the bardic inspiration to make it hit. Sense? But you got to use it before you do the roll. So you can't roll not a hit.
No, this can be added after
Can
seeing
it be
the
added
roll.
after?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, if you see the roll is not going to be enough, then you can add it to try to make it so it will be. And it's a 1d6 you can add to it. So you just roll a d6.
I know what a
Dice.
d6.
A normal dice.
Ah,
But you get to choose when that comes into play.
let me last.
And I'm done.
Anna again is gonna stay right in the same place.
Okay.
Gonna aim at the goblin in front of Zara again.
Okay.
Notches the arrow. Did you roll the 20?
Was it? What'd you get? 3. Jeez.
And that's +5, so that's 8. Do you want to add your bardic inspiration?
Yes.
Okay. So now roll this dice. This one.
6.
4. So 8, 9, 10. You hit. Okay. So under that weapon now.
1d. It's a 1d8 plus 3.
Who's been shooting at?
The one in front of
1d8.
Zara.
Heck yeah.
Go ahead and roll that one. 4 plus
3.
3.
7.
So this goblin is gonna go ahead and so you were like frustrated you missed the first arrow. So then when you knock the second arrow, you hit him right in the head. And he just falls over dead.
I knew you could do it.
And as much as I'd like to continue, it is getting late for us.
Yes.
Yep.
So sadly, we're gonna have to end it there.
At my. Okay.
That makes perfect sense. We have been playing for 3 hours. So
So before we all go separate ways, I always do this at the end of all my sessions, where I am the DM. I always ask for input. How did you guys feel about it? What would you like to see more of? What would you like to see less of? Stuff like that. And that's to everyone in the party.
Uh.
Careful, you.
we're still pretty early in the game, so there's
Yeah.
nothing too
I
much.
figured. I know it's the first session. That's why I asked, like, what. I guess the more I like to phrase it is, what did you like and what did you dislike?
I liked all of it.
I have nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah,
I figured.
first session.
First session.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Alright.
But all right. So with that, everyone can wrap up their individual streams, and we can end it there.
Alrighty. So. Done. Boot. On. Streaming.
All right, yeah. Thank you for hanging out, guys. Who do we want to raid? Why is this not? Yeah, try. Okay. So yeah, thank you for hanging out. I will see you guys later. I will try and post a schedule as to when the next one will come out. Yeah. So let's see here. Where should we raid? You know what? Actually streaming right now. Who do I know? Not really anybody. Alright, well, we're just gonna pick some random person. So, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do... Oh, they look good.
Oh.
Stupid ass.
It was
Not
just
so
a-
nice to be hit, right?
Alright,
I was
well,
just trying to wake you up out of the fear.
thank you for hanging out.
and
Later,
checking
guys.
Are you okay?
Already? I'm already awake!
Oh. Alright. Well, what's inside? What has all of you running away?